Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about why should you be fit? Because that is something myself. Whew. Today I'm going to talk about why should you be fit as a person? Because that is something that I also need to hear. Here it goes. There is obviously the health effects, like you on every metric there is possible you are better, like healthier as a person. You live longer when you are fit. You like not just the duration of your life, but the quality of your life also increases. You can climb up the stairs very well during the day. You have more energy. You can do things with more enthusiasm. Those are some really nice things, but to me, most of them are just facts that I read about on a paper. I haven't experienced myself because I'm relatively young, very young actually, and I ha- like I haven't really noticed that much of a difference because I've been doing some kind of physical activity all my life, but lately I've been realizing it because I want to take the uh, stairs, the moving stairs, instead of the normal stairs. I want to take the escalator. I'm thinking about how can I do less so I am able to not exert that much of an energy. When I'm going somewhere, I'm trying to avoid the road that is uphill. When I'm doing something, I'm trying to conserve most of my energy and do the least amount possible. It feels like, but I was not like this before. I was with energy, I was with enthusiasm. I wanted to do things. I did not think about being conservative enough. I did not think about it being hard. I just went ahead and did it. I was fluid in my motion. But nowadays I'm not. I'm heavy, I'm slow, and my mind is also working like that. That is the problem. So, why should you be fit? So you can be fluent in life. So you can move from where you want to go to wherever you want. Like, so you can, like, let's say you need to do something that requires you moving physically. You will be much more inclined to do it if your physical movement isn't as hard as it is right now, for me at least. Maybe you will like to take a walk, maybe you will want to go for a run, maybe you will want to play basketball for once and it doesn't tire you that much. Maybe moving in space time is not as hard as you for it is now because you have less weight to move around, your muscles are more equipped, and like if you're fit, your muscles are in a better shape. Like let's say your muscle produces 10 watts of energy when you're overweight. When you're fit, it's like 15 to 20 maybe. I'm making the numbers up all in my head, but the concept is the same. When you're fit and you have less weight, more muscle mass, like percentage wise, your muscles are much stronger and you're able to move very lightly, not because just you lost weight and your muscles have to move less weight, it's because also they're stronger. Does that make sense? I think so. So I think the main reason, at least for me to get fit, is because I can do daily tasks, like anything I do in a day, better. I do not feel like I'm slacking. I do not feel like, I don't want to feel like I'm slow. Let's say I'm playing soccer, let's say I'm playing basketball. I don't want to feel like that I am a truck instead of a 69 Chevy. Yeah, that is a reason to get fit. Also, a reason to get fit is because you are perceived as a better person. If you are fit, you had to do some things right to get there. It signals some things about you as a person to other people that are around you. Like, let's say you have 10 to 15% body fat, you have nice muscles, you've been working a lot for a long time, you eat healthily. What does that say about you? You're a person who can dedicate themselves to something. You're a person who is disciplined enough to stay consistent with something for a long period of time, which is basically the like single most important ingredient for success. Being consistent to something for a long enough period of a time, doing it over and over and over, even though the circumstances change. That basically means you are a person who has the success gene, not success gene, but success trait, success possibility, because you've been doing these things, because you've been going to the gym for a long period of time, you've been consistent with it, which means you went through with something when the times were bad or they were good. It did not matter, you still went. That's a really good quality to show to others, to let it be known. Also, physical attraction. It as ancestrally, being in a good shape means your sperms are healthier. You are able to provide food because you're fit, which means you've been running around in the desert, in the wherever you are, trying to gather something. You've been active. It signals those qualities. That is why when we see a fit person, it's attractive to us. It comes from evolutionary elimination. That is why you're also attracted to a woman with large hips, because it is much more likely for a woman with smaller hips to miscarry during birth for a woman than a woman with larger hips, because larger hips means more strength, so they can push better. Larger hips means, I think, I don't know, I know the first one. That is why we're attracted to women with larger hips. Also, being fit also gives you a lot of attention, and you signal some things about yourself without even needing to communicate. It's universally understood as a subconscious thing. Like, you do not have to say anything about yourself. It just is. It signals some things other than the physical body you have. It signals some traits about your personality. For me, I just want to be able to move and feel light. That's it. Because I'm heavy. Even my walking has slowed down over the years. I have been the fastest walker there is around my friends and family. I've been the fastest walker. Always I've been moving fast. But then I gained a lot of weight, and even in Erasmus I gained a lot of weight. And then I right now I feel like a turtle. I feel like a truck. So because of that, I need to work on my footwork, maybe. But nothing is important unless I just fucking lose weight. Nothing is gonna work if I'm still 95 kilos. I have to fucking lose weight. And to lose weight, I have to eat fucking less. Do not eat more than I supposed to. Do not eat with my eyes, but with my stomach. Yeah. Thanks for listening to me. Bye.